Hi, my name is Marie Jacobson and I'm from FD and Interiors, and today I thought I'd share with you a craft that I'm just about to do for my baby's nursery. I want to do some little puffy clouds coming down from the ceiling, or they can also be interpreted as flower puffs that are great to have in weddings or parties. They're great, cost-effective decor to have, very easy to make if you have the time, and especially if you do a party or a wedding, you want to enroll a few people to help you do it. So your materials that you need is a pack of rice paper in the color theme that you want. So I'm doing clouds, so I went with white. You'll also need little twist ties that you get usually in the garbage bag packs, or I'm pretty sure you can buy these at craft stores. You can even use pipe cleaners as well if you want to have that malleability. You just need to have that metal part in there to help you secure the middle of your puff, and then you also need scissors, so very minimal. So usually I do these with about 10 sheets of paper, and you can get rice paper in different sizes and then cut it down to what you want. So I cut about 16 inches to make a nice big puff, and then you want to count your 10 sheets and then you lay it all out, and now you're going to do an accordion fold. So I usually start with going half fold in your first section because the paper's already folded from the package. So then I do my first fold to line up with the fold of the package paper, and then you just go back and forth in doing your fold in an accordion fashion. So it's not a perfect science. If you're not perfectly aligned, it's okay, but you want to be as close to equal sections as possible. And so you just keep doing this back and forth. You want to make sure that your paper remains as flat as possible without any kinks in between the layers or around the edges. The last section I can't be flush, so I'm just going to cut out excess. Because I want my layers to be fairly equal. And then when you're done, now my twist ties are a little small, so I'm going to put two of them together, and you want to tie them in the middle of your accordion stack, and then you want to tie them at the end. As such. So now you have your basic sort of format to create a cloud or a flower. So now you want to play with the edges to be able to either create, like for the clouds, I want to do very poofy, rounded edges. So I want to create a scallop. Then that's how I cut mine over here, is sort of as a curved edge so that it looks more like a cloud. If you want it looking more like a daisy or a flower, you could do sort of a cut on diagonal, or even you could do a V-cut so that you get all of these pokey edges at the very top. So you get to decide what kind of styling that you want. And so I'll just begin with my my already cut scalloped edge. So you want to fan it out, and you want to start peeling the layers one by one as gently as possible, and you want your middle layer to be as close to the center as you can get it to be, because you don't want to see where it connects together. You just want to see the layers upon each other to make the shape. So I usually try to do one layer on one side and then go to the other side. You want to be very gentle because the paper is fairly fragile. So then that's what your center is going to look like. So you then keep going one by one. Now you also don't need to do just one color. You can have fun with doing different layers of different color, or doing two tones, especially if you're wanting to do a flower, so that your last couple layers are more like the greenery of the flower. So you can really play with this. They're really fun to do, and very, very cost effective for quite a nice wow factor to your party. So you just keep going. I'll just do one more layer. So it starts to form. You want them fairly tight at the beginning, and you can always loosen them up afterwards. It's just very hard to do loose layers and tighten them up later. So that's what 3 layers look like. So you're starting to get your fullness in the middle, and then you just keep going until you have all 10 layers done. And so this is what 10 layers look like. So these are great. They can be created as centerpieces or be put on the wall or on a banner or something like that. As a flower, but I'm wanting clouds. So what I'm going to do is the last few layers is I'm going to pop back up to give it a more spherical shape. So that when I look at it coming down from the ceiling, it looks more like a cloud than it does a flower. One by one row, just readjusting how it looks and making it a little bit more organic feeling. And then to hang from the ceiling, what I'll do is, so it'll look like that, and in my twist tie, I'm actually going to do a little loop so that I can attach a nice piece of ribbon if you want it to be sort of a design feature of your ball, or you do fish line and then you just hang them down from the ceiling. So that's, now you've got your decor, really, really budget friendly. I bought a pack and the materials barely cost me more than $1. And it's something that I'm sure I will enjoy, as well as my baby, to look at in the nursery. And hope you have fun and create your own, and just open up your creativity and just take the design for yourself. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll have fun with this little workshop.